Hey guys, McGee887 here, and this is the review of my new bike. Before I had my Cannondale Trail 5 or something, I don't know, and I upgraded because, I don't know, that bike didn't suit me very well. The fork was not good enough for the stuff I do, and yeah, so I upgraded. It's a Trek Superfly 100AL 2013. It's a pretty nice bike. I like it so far. It's a lot nicer than my old Cannondale. The suspension really soaks up the bumps, I find, since it's air. The front fork is like solo air. It's like RockShox's new thing. So I guess we'll start at the back here. It's got SRAM X7 shifters right there. It's a 10-speed. That derailleur has been good so far, except one time my bike wasn't shifting right, so I took it back to the store I bought it from, which is the Cycle Path, and that's a very good store if you're in Kingston, Ontario, and you're thinking about buying a bike. Head over to Cycle Path. They'll set you up. So yes, it has the SRAM X7 here. And so what happened was, I guess from laying my bike down or something happened to it, and it, like, the spring got all messed up in here. So it I needed it to be replaced. But yeah, so it's a new one now. It's only like a month old or something. But it works good. I don't know. Whatever. It's got SRAM X7 up here too. Just 3-speed, whatever. Gets the job done. It has active braking pivot. I don't know. It's one of Trek's things. I don't know really much about it or what it does, but the brakes. I love these brakes. They are Avid Elexir 1s, and they're hydraulic brakes. This disc in the rear is 160, and the one in the front is a little bigger, and it's 180. And both of these brakes are pretty good in my opinion. Now, I've never rode, like, these are the best brakes I've ever tried, so I don't know, probably the Elexir 5s or something are a lot better, but I don't know, these really get the job done for me. There's a lot of stopping power. For wheels or rims, they're like the Bontrager Mustang 29ers. And yes, this bike is a 29er. My first bike, the Cannondale, or well, not my first bike, but my first half-decent bike, the Cannondale, was a 29er, and I really enjoyed the 29er, so I decided to buy another one. And so it's the Bontrager Mustang 29er rims, the Bontrager 29-1 Expert tires. It's 29 by 2.20. These tires aren't bad. Like, they're not the best. They wear pretty quick. I ride my bike a lot. But, it's kind of hard to tell here, but there's the sides. That's what the whole tire used to be like until I rode it, like, everywhere. So it has, this bike was originally made by Gary Fisher. It actually says that right there, until Trek bought them out, and now it's made by Trek. But it has the Alpha Gold aluminum frame, and the rear shock is a RockShox Monarch RL, so it has the lockout. So all you simply do is flick that switch, and it will not move. The red one right here is just a little dial that spins, and that's for your rebound. And then right there is for your air. That's how that works. make sure you never use a normal air compressor or bike pump, like tire pump, on those. You have to buy special shock pumps. So I guess we'll come up here. So like I said before, the Avid Elixir 1 brakes. Over there too. And then Ceramic 7 shifters. It's kind of hard to see there, but 10 speed. They don't have gauges, but I thought that when I first bought this bike that the no gauges part might actually annoy me. But now that I've started riding it and gotten used to the bike, I don't really care, because when you're ripping down a trail, you don't really look down at your gears. You just switch gears to whatever's best. So like I said before, the discs are 180 millimeter. Up front here, Avid Elixir, same thing. The fork is a RockShox Reba Solo Air. It's 100 millimeters of travel. And come on, focus. There you go. 100 millimeters of travel. This thing is I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like, usually on bikes you just like do that and then untwist it and the tire just like falls out. This one, if you do this, it does nothing. You have to get it in those slots right there, so you just push it down and then twist. And then when you twist, it'll come undone. And this is a huge rod. So that's how that works. And then the tire just falls right out. But I really like this. I like this better than the usual bike thing that they usually have. It's just easier, and I feel like it's safer, because if one of those gets loose, it'll just fall right out. But if this gets a little loose, the tire can't just fall out. It has to unscrew, and then this whole thing has to come out. So I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. Or at least I hope. So you're just going to tighten that down as much as you can. And then just put this wherever you want. You can put it over here, over here, over here. I like to put mine up there. But, yeah. So the fork has the lockout here. So that's locked out. That's fully on. If you hit a big bump when it's locked out, it will like unlock itself and then work like a normal fork if it was unlocked. And then once you're done hitting the big bumps or whatever, it will turn itself back off. So say you're going down a road and you hit a curb, it won't be as rough. I guess things I've done to this bike, not really much. Everything's stock except this drink holder, which I actually kind of like. It's not like the old metal bendy one or whatever that drinks always fall out of. They actually stay in there pretty good. And then I have this like Flare 3 Bontrager light, and I actually like it. It works pretty good. So you click this little button on the top here once, does that, click it twice, and then it goes crazy. Click it again, and it turns off. That's really about it. The bike has that E2 frame, or whatever. I think that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.